Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. No, wait, it's me, Ross, the one-legged miner. And you see behind me the Columbia shaft again that we've had so much fun with the last week or so. I'm going back on there again today. I've got some experienced helpers come out here in the form of Matt and Dan, who have a lot more skill and knowledge and neat toys than I do. And we're going to go down these lines over here, and we're going to descend here down the main shaft further than the 165. We've got 3 objectives today. That is, find out the point of the collapse down here, make a connection to the 265 level, and see if we can connect that up with some of the ladders that come up on the back side of 165 here, and make a whole loop down there. If all 3 objectives are met, hey, banner day. If not, we're still going to have fun. You're going to see some parts of the mine that I've not seen before, and you probably haven't seen before either. It's going to be a fun day. It's going to be a good day. And more importantly, it's going to be a safe day. So let's get to it.
We want to continue down here and see if we can find the collapse.
Right.
Oh, you want to describe the collapse for me?
Sure.
Since my people aren't going to know what's going on unless they're following you too.
Gotcha.
So describe what went on.
Well, the other morning, about 7:09 in the a.m., I was wakened out of my bed there by a loud, low rumbling sound. Sounded like thunder. Popped outside, not a cloud in the sky. It set the dogs off. It activated my security cameras up top. And came out, looked around, not sure what it was. But when I got to the mine openings, both this one and the other one off 165, I could smell mine air up there, which I never get up there because this is a downdraft shaft. So obviously something fell down here and created a pressure wave enough to send some air up there. And I came down here the other day, checked the 165 above us on both sides, found no damage whatsoever, so figured it's probably further down behind us. This area was burned back in the 80s, so we probably got a big chunk of the back came down. We'll find out.
This is the 165 level up here. Of course, the shaft station's gone. I'm at the next level down. I guess this would be the 265. I don't know, the numbers are kind of weird. I guess we're starting out basically at the 65 at the entrance. So we're looking for this mystery collapse. This, what I'm standing on, this does not look fresh. Let me get up here. But you know what's interesting is there was a fire in this mine at one time. You can see back there, you can see the soot. But right here, this might actually have been the collapse. See, there's not a whole lot of dust on this. Well, maybe there is. But that doesn't matter. That doesn't mean anything because when there was a collapse, this is a pretty big collapse. If you were under this, you probably would not exist afterwards. There wouldn't even be much worth rescuing. It's hard to tell. Yeah, you can see the soot back there. This might be it. Sort of smells burnt over here. Yeah, This has got to be it. Wow, look at this mineral that was exposed here. Like shiny.
Even leaves map shows you get down past here on the side. That's all filled. Is this new to you?
Yeah.
What? That's kind of what we're thinking now.
It would be all black from the fire.
Yeah. Well, it clearly fell sometime. So we're gonna throw this in there.
And I see no evidence of footprints in this,
Yeah.
or no evidence of trash. There's no evidence that, you know, not a cigarette butt, not a bottle cap, nothing here.
So here we are now, down at the 265, and we're in an area up here where the ceiling is clear above us. We've got obviously a major fall here at some time.
Oh, just for scale, they're sitting on the collapse here. You can see that boulder is as big as he is. Yeah, I'm sure if this happens suddenly, it's probably a word I shouldn't use in a video these days, isn't it?
Suddenly?
Yeah.
Why not?
Do I need to explain? Those who know, know.
Okay.
Those who don't know, we don't want to trigger that part of the AI algorithm bot thing. But anyway, if this happened suddenly, it wasn't slow, this definitely would have created quite the, what do we want to call it, shock wave or pressure change or dust cloud or bang.
You got my attention.
When I stand here, it becomes blatantly obvious what's collapsed. You can see the color difference in the rocks. Like, for instance, this rock right here.
Oh yeah.
And all those rocks. See how they're brownish?
Yeah.
And this is all more of a gray. You can see exactly what came down.
Weathered more, yeah. Even exposure. Must be pretty burnt. Walking along this level, first time I've ever been here. And over here, I'm not sure what we have here. We've got a hole in the floor. God only knows how far down. Totally non-sketchy board bridge across it. Somewhat charred ladder over there. And hopefully it goes somewhere back through that burned area towards one of the shafts we're looking for. So this is all new to me, kind of cool. Just got to figure out what, where, why, and how. Make sure this goes somewhere before you come across.
Came across there, there's where the collapse is back there where we crawled up. This looks like this used to be a drift that went somewhere. Wow. Soot from the fire. Let's try this. I made me a little tripod for this. See how this works.
How low do we go? That spot I just saw on the other side. How I came up through here. What's that? I'm going to stop right here. Probably what I was looking at. Probably the first one inside. iron kind of straps here that work for it. We still got sap taken out of the tree over here. A minor collapse here, but nothing we can't work through. Ouch. Low bridge. Moment patience up again. Here's what we'll call stable-ish, sort of stable. We'll just kind of whisper our way through here. A lot of workings up there. It's in there right now. Oh, except for this one. It's still up there. Can't get rid of my face out. So, once that stope takes us somewhere, we're pretty much at the end of our rope. There's some nice mineral up here. Still a profitable area once back in the day. I guess when I will sit here, we'll debate that stope.
So I'm kind of getting the feeling that unless there's another way from the level above us down behind the collapse on the other side of the big collapse over there, whoever last saw the lowest levels might be the last person to ever saw them. And this goes down 900 feet, right? 900?
Yeah.
And the bottom was kind of untouched. There was a lot of
I'm going up the stope.
Desrat sucks. I wonder who Desrat is.
I'm going up.
He's gonna climb up in there. Where's that box? That box shaft?
It ain't here. Give me a minute. This looks like it goes too far.
I'm gonna go look around. So that's a face. That's the way we came in. Can you hear me? Where are you? Wait, where? Oh, you're up in there?
Yeah. Where's my foot down there?
What?
Not in front. Yeah, it just comes across.
Right, it cuts across through the ore body. Okay. I'm looking for a way down. There should be a point of regress that is there for the miners to escape in the event of a collapse like that. But it might, the point of regress might have been on the other side of the backside of the collapse, and you can't get to it anymore. So, yeah, the lower levels might be gone forever. Is that a face back there? Yeah, that faces. Wow. I smell fire here. This. You know, it gets cool here all of a sudden. You know, I think if there's any way down, it's going to be here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
This is going to be it. If there's any way to continue down. Did you notice the temperature change?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Okay, that's where we came in right there.
Yes.
Yeah. Baked. I do. Go ahead.
I think I found down here.
What'd you find?
A level.
Cool. You want to check it out and report, or should we come down?
Check it out first, make sure it actually goes somewhere. But I got good airflow down here.
Copy.
Checking out, I'd come down.
Copy that. Do we need a hand line?
No, it ain't that bad.
This is interesting. This is like we're in almost a parallel shaft under the main shaft, where we're right underneath the collapse right now. And the airflow is blowing down. Good airflow blowing down. This is obviously the backside of the collapse. See how there's soot on the rocks laying on the floor. Look at the size of this boulder.
Yeah, it's insane.
Look at the size of that. So yeah, right there is all plugged up. That's
Okay,
it.
so we're now down below the shaft again in what looks like maybe an accessory shaft or a parallel shaft, a manway of some sort. And we're pretty much where below the collapse is. And we watch that drill's pulling through.
Ooh. That would require a hand line. There's good air blowing at me here. I'm going to be real sensitive to that, but this feels like the air is coming down through this too.
Well, we're back on this wall down here.
Yeah, definitely.
And we're clearing the fire zone. So a little bit of silt. Looking a lot better. The ladder going up. 165 in here. And so timbering is quick coming out, or sap coming out from the fire. Crawling again.
Let's crawl through that.
Wow.
Jeez, look at that.
What? Okay, I think I know where it's at. I think it's this way. Sunday, April 19th, 1942. Yes. All of a sudden. Yeah. Okay, it's the second objective. We found a connection. Not one I like, but one we can work with. I know right where we're at now. You see in my older videos, one of my first ones, the only one I shot down here, is me walking through here. You know, dog tired after being underground for like 9 hours. Complaining about how tired I was. And this should be the one that goes up. Do we do it or do we not? That's a long way up. I'm thinking probably not. They don't look safe. Not even by my standards. Let me let an expert in here.
I don't know. It'd be safer to rig it from the top
come
and
down,
rope
yeah.
it. Is this the one you're thinking of?
It was. That should be
The 165?
no.
Okay, this is to 140.
Okay. So, and then there's above 1. So yeah.
Oh, this is your box shaft.
This is a box shaft. It's not the box shaft.
Jeez.
What's the deal, banana peel?
Can we go up?
Failure results in death. Okay, I guess we're on the 365 level. So we've come down 300 feet. This is a fairly substantial level. I mean, so far for this opera.
Here's a spoon I left behind before. I got a spoon.
Exit? What? Oh, yes.
Okay, so we're walking on again here. And I know right where we're at, because this is where I came down the last time with Devin and Phil and I think it was Larry. And this is the 365. The main box shaft is just ahead of us. And this is a very solid, for the most part, section of the mine. I feel good about where we're at here. Now that I know 2 ways down here, I feel a lot better. Of course, it's going to be a crapshoot to see what was the easier, the harder way out. Not sketchy at all. Logs fall down and go boom. Again. whole box shaft up, 150 feet.
So this is the exit. This is the emergency escape way.
Yeah,
Is that the end right there?
it is. Yep.
Okay.
That's cool.
So this is your point. So where does this go?
This goes up, comes up into a smaller mine up at the top, and then there's another 100-foot incline ladder that would go up from there. It takes us out. That's the one I was doing the repair work on a few weeks ago.
So it comes out a different part of the mountain.
Yeah, around the corner from the trailer, a few hundred yards.
Yeah, because
That's
we're
added up there, right?
a long way from the main shaft. We've walked what, 1,000 feet?
Easily, yeah, trust me.
I would like to see the way down from here, continuing down to the lower level, because this is level 3 of 900. I mean, it goes down to the 900 level. So there's quite a bit below us. I don't think we're going to get to it today. You have a Samsung phone, Matt?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which one?
The Galaxy S8.
Okay.
Why?
I think I want to do a quick share,
Okay.
if possible.
Could be.
Continuing here, looking for a way down. So this is
the last one.
a grizzly.
Yeah, nice, ain't it?
So that's a. Now is this a good ladder going down?
No, from what I understand, the box is kind of torqued down there, and some of the ladders come away. It's you got to do a rope.
Okay. Yeah, the exit sign is right there.
Which was it?
Right here, nailed on the. It's an actual sign.
Nice, ain't it? Wooden dynamite box back there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Ooh.
Should say giant on the side over here.
Sounds good.
I think what we're going to do is we're going to go take a look at the main shaft. I might head back out. Are we calling it after this? Is this? Okay.
Too much fun for one day.
Okay. I'm going to head back up. They're going to try going up that. I'm going to head up the way we came down so I can pack the rope as I go back up, because dragging rope up an inclined shaft like that is just a recipe for having to go up and down several times. Well, that probably looked cool in the video.
Get a picture of the tag.
What tag?
That tag, the one we pointed at.
Tag? What is he talking about?
In the timber.
There's a tag on it?
Yeah. Where's the rest?
Me blind. The hell is he talking about? Brass tag? I don't know what he's talking about either. Huh. Well. Air control door.
Working it down.
So this is another way down, but you have to use rope right now.
Yeah, and then you got to tie off and rappel and frog back up.
Furries. Charcoal furries. Baked. And then how about getting back to the main shaft?
You're in it?
Up here. This is the collapse. This is the stuff we just came up.
So where does it continue down?
Or
Totally blocked.
maybe it did right here at one point before the collapse.
Oh, good point. Wow. This is the backside of the collapse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So I think this is subsequent collapse. This is the fresh stuff on top of the original one?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're just learning.
So there's, at least there's still a way
Down here.
around
Yeah.
down lower. And that's the point of having multiple ways.
Well, we got two. We got the long box shaft, and you got this drop here. And I want to ladder this one over here. So once that's done, we'll have easy way in and out. Well, easy-ish.
So
There's enough wood down here. We can make the organic ladder out of the wood that's down.
where he's standing was the 365 shaft station.
Yeah.
Not much left of it. I'm working my way back up. They took off and are going up the box shaft. I'm going to be going real slow because I'm carrying a lot of weight. The nice thing about rolling solo is the air is blowing in my face. I don't have to wear a mask. I don't have to wear a respirator. No dust. Here's the rope bag. This is a 400. I think I pulled 200 out of it. So I'm saying you're not going to really drag this up that. So I'm going to have to use a hand ascender and just walk up it and pack it as I go. It's going to be super slow going. Here's the collapse. I still find this impressive. Yeah, the shock wave that this must have created. Incredible. It happens. It's one of the dangers of being in a mine in general, abandoned or operating. You collapse, that's it. They are coming out on the 165 level, and I'm almost out. And lugging this rope bag, this backpack, this light, probably as much weight as me up this is punishment. This is real punishment. This is real slow going. It's a good thing they're down below me because they have an absolute dust storm going there. And there they are. I'm like 30 feet from the top. Oh, hell no, I'm going so slow. Here he comes.
Hi.
What's up?
Let's do an after action report. I need to start doing these in videos, I think. So you guys went up that box shaft. So
Totally did.
where did that go? What did that do?
Box shaft climbed about, I'm sorry,
Oh, about what, 75 feet?
I'd say 50, 60 feet.
Yeah, up into some stoping.
Climbing to a stoping with some collapsed timber and rock. We climbed up through that stuff, probably another 30, 40 feet maybe.
Yeah,
wasn't
something
a bad
like that.
climb at all. And we could see another incline ladder up there, which took us up to a couple more incline sections, and all of a sudden, wham bam, thank you ma'am, Bob's your uncle, and we're on the 165 foot level. Right where I wanted to come out in the first place.
And that's where I caught you guys.
Yeah, that led us out to the main shaft. Right?
I should have stopped and explored that level.
You should have stopped and waited for us there, and
Well, I had no idea. I thought you were going to come out outside
I
here.
thought we were too.
I'm just screwing with you.
I was carrying way too much
I
weight,
know.
carrying all this stuff
No,
you
you
see.
did darn good for getting up there ahead of us,
Yeah.
carrying all that stuff going up that shaft. I mean, yeah, you didn't have quite the mileage we did, but you did, I think, probably the tougher climb.
Yeah, for sure.
So I take my hat off to fucking mirror.
So,
Take my hat off to you.
what do you think overall? Do you
All three objectives were hit. I'm happy.
Yeah. Good exploring.
Good time, good time. And no one got killed. So
That's important.
Collapse is pretty impressive.
It is. That collapse was crazy. It was cool finding both sides of it as well.
Okay, we're going to play talk show here for a second and try and clear the air on a few things. So you purchased this mine not too long ago. It was up for sale. The previous owner just kind of had a laissez-faire, leave it open, whatever happens kind of thing, and you've taken a little bit of a different approach. So maybe, first of all, you're trying to develop some social media stuff, like what you have an email. If people want to come up and take a tour, they can contact you. You want to
TecopaMines@gmail.com.
So TecopaMines@gmail, Tecopa like the town, and you have a YouTube channel.
Tecopa Mines at YouTube.
And
It's kind of a theme here.
anything else?
Just my own personal Facebook page, Ross Dykman.
Ross Dykman. So there's been a lot of sort of discussion, people saying this was just wide open for years, and then you come along and you're trying to run interference and control it. So kind of tell us about that.
Well, yeah, I mean, the last owner, Tom, great guy. He was going to develop it once, and his plans changed. Sold it. It was on the market for a long time. Anybody else could have bought it long before I even heard about it. Nobody did. I picked it up, and I want to preserve it, and I want to save it. So my goal is to make sure this mine is around for next generations to see, maybe the generation after that if I do a good job. So I do ask for donations out here. I do control access because I want to, 90% of what was out here has already been stolen or burned or damaged. I'm trying to hold on to what's left and replace a lot of that stuff. And I'm trying to make the mine more accessible and safe. All that costs money too. So again, I'm a retiree. I'm living on my pension. But any money that I make from people with donations, tours, etc., that just goes into shoring this place up, putting new ladders in the place, like this ant trap shaft over here. We're going to build a new collar here, clean that out, make that all accessible, run some more ladders down into Columbia. We've already done some work underground, connecting War Eagle to Noonday, and pulled an ore car up out of the sump, and trying to get the ore cars that are still here back on wheels, back on the track. I want to make this place, look a lot more like it did back in the 50s. So people can see it in its natural state, not littered with pop bottles and beer cans and graffiti. And even taking that stuff down costs time and money. And I'm never going to, make a profit. I'm never going to break even. But, it's a labor of love. I just like a little help with it.
So you do volunteer events.
Oh, yeah, those are great.
And you've attracted some of what I would consider the top of the line for the exploring community, the SAR guys, the cavers, and they've been involved with this, and they've had a good time with it. So you got some great help.
Yeah, and my goal is, again, I don't want to keep this away from anybody. I want people to be able to see it. I just want to manage the access so there's no more destruction, no more theft. I've had so many attempted arson fires in these mines over the years, including the loss of 2 of the major shafts. And a lot of smaller fires people have started. So that's why there's gates up. And but I make them accessible to pretty much anybody who comes out. Just get with me first and we'll work something out. I want to show these to people. I want to save it for people. I want people to see it. Yeah, if you've never been in a mine before and you want to come out and see a mine, I've got hard hats and lights for people to come out and visit. So that's where some of the tourist donations go. So come on out and check the place out, and you'll be welcome and have a good time.